Alright, so if you guys were keeping an eye out on the community wall, and that's why I want to start the video off by saying I'm doing a lot of revamping to this channel. I'm switching back over. I had a lot of success doing pre-recorded videos. I was getting thousands of views, but then I started working, so I really wasn't taking this channel serious anymore because the family comes first. With that being said, fast forward 2020, we have quarantine, we have nothing else to do. I will be going back to work Monday, but I'm going to be uploading videos. So with that being said, I've been playing my cousin a lot in Madden. We've been playing a lot of games over the last couple of days, and I revamped my offensive scheme and my defensive scheme. It was ridiculous. I was 3-0 yesterday. He's been beating me the last couple of days, but I was mad at the way I played because it's one of those situations where you know you're clearly better than somebody in the game, but for some reason you don't play up to your potential in certain situations. We want to start uploading some more Madden videos up here.
This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Now it's weird doing this first recorded video because I'm recording this off my PlayStation, so I'm used to talking to people. Usually if I play the game, I don't really have that much commentary for the game, but since this is something new, I'm going to try to make sure I don't get so much into the game that I don't talk. But if that happens, damn, what the hell is this guy doing? If that happens, I'm just prepping you guys for that. With that being said, playing with the Titans, we don't want to change anything with that. Hopkins catches everything on here, but we don't always throw everything to Hopkins. We don't do that all the time. We try to play a balanced game. I'm not really a cheeser unless I'm playing against somebody and I'm in a mood to troll. If I'm in a mood to troll, then yeah, I'll cheese so I can score, so I can talk shit. But if I'm playing somebody in a regular game, like this game, I'll try to be as realistic or semi-sim as possible. Alright, now we gotta try to figure out what this guy wants to do. Come on. Come on. I should have threw that a lot earlier. Alright, we need to settle down. And remember, we're not playing my cousin, we're playing somebody else online, so we don't know what he likes to do. By the way he kicked that kick in the beginning, it made me feel like he might be trash. But then again, I don't know. Always have a bailout route just in case things break down. Attack his user. I'm going to attack the user. Who is that? And I ain't even on cap. I don't know all their receivers. I'm not a Texans fan. But one of the reasons why I picked this team is because they're really balanced on both ends of the field. They play good defense and they have a really good offense. Once you get used to it, so that's why we're playing with the Texans. I'm actually an Eagles fan. Oh, come on. Who's that? Who's that dropped that? Is that Hopkins? Come on, Hopkins is the best receiver in the game. Come on. How you catch the... Come on. You're the best receiver in the game. But this guy is not showing us anything on defense that we've never seen before, though. Like, it's not like... I don't feel... I don't feel like we cannot move the ball on him. It's just about... seeing where he's weak on defense and seeing what we can exploit. If I can exploit something, I'm going to do it all the time. One thing I've already noticed, see, I'm kind of glad that I've been playing with my cousin because it gives me a chance to like really pay attention to what's going on. And one thing I'm noticing that he's doing that I can use to my advantage is that he's double covering. He's double covering Watson. I mean, not Watson, Hopkins.
That's already the third time they've looked as
Now, we are a real Madden player, so we rarely
That
punt the
doesn't mean they
ball.
won't continue to go in
You're
that
just going to have to
direction.
stop me
Feels like they
unless
think they've got something good
it's
going
like
there.
really far
I think those
away.
numbers are going to increase.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Better bring it. Alert.
Now, this lets me know that he is in zone.
They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Yes, he's in zone.
A pickup of 11.
The way we know he's in zone is because when we move the receiver, nobody followed with him. And then when he moved to the other side, one of the linemen tried to make it seem like he was picking him up on man coverage, but he wasn't.
Traits of aggression in their history, but what a start.
It's important to be able to read the field and know what's going on. Like,
Now a throw here to his running back.
I'm not going to force anything.
There, it'll be second down.
There's no need to force anything. We're going to take what he gives us.
0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no
Another
gain,
good
stopped
tip
right
for
at the line,
Madden
so it's second and 10.
after playing so many years is to be unpredictable. Keep your opponent on their toes. Never give them the same look.
A quick burst there, and he nicely
I might lull my opponent to sleep and let him think that I'm doing like a certain play over and over again, or a certain formation or a certain style of play, and then totally
Play
switch it
number
up.
9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is third down.
Now we're going to do a little motion here. Oh, you know what?
Out of the gun, Watson.
Good pick by him. We forced that. Good pick by him.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception throw.
And that last one.
Good stop, bro.
And
Now, actually, to keep it real, I actually enjoy playing defense more than I do playing offense because it's the thrill of trying to stop the person from scoring.
But no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
A quick throw to the left flat, and he's got it. And they're able to
Nice
get this
play
one
by him.
across the 35. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Here's Carson. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
We're scoreless after one.
All right, so it's the first quarter, as you can see, has been really defensive.
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it second and 7. He's got a first down and then some at midfield.
Good play by him.
First down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
Good play by him.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3. On second down now, it's Carson, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
Stop.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Now it's Wilson.
Thank you.
This ball's tipped and intercepted.
Thank you.
Picked up by Justin Reed.
Good D.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Good dude. That feels good. See, that feels really good. That's why I like playing defense a lot better than I do offense. Don't get me wrong. I do like playing offense, but the thing about defense is like when you get that stop, you get that momentum on offense. Because it's like, now I know I can stop you. Now I just have to score on you.
Interception? What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up.
We're just giving him a different look. We weren't really banking on getting a lot of yards on that play. We just want to keep him honest
and give him the football.
And give him some different looks, switch it up, make him play honest on defense. That way a person can't get stuck in just one particular mode of defense.
9, just a yard on that last run. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. The Texans on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Watson.
Good defense by him.
To escape, and he goes down with a sack.
Good defense by him.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
We'll punt it. This guy's a pretty good player.
Coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Well, that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard.
Now we play a bend don't break defense.
Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
We play a bend don't break form of defense.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
They'll run on first down. Carson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Wilson. That's complete to Dissly, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 16.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
That's one thing we didn't do, which we should have did. Always put your cornerbacks. Always match them up by speed. So that way if they have a fast receiver.
10 after the incompletion on first down. Wilson.
Now my camera, as you guys can see, clearly messed up, but it doesn't matter.
Zach Cunningham with a pick.
Give me that.
A big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though,
this is okay with me. To you guys, it might be boring. Oh, it's not scoring. Nobody scored yet. But to me, this is a victory right here. As long as my opponent does not score on me, I don't have a problem with that.
I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers, who can convert them into points?
What I should have did was do the. I should have do the
Now the
X.
Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now it's Watson. It's complete to Hopkins. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
If we don't have anything.
First down, it's Watson. Flush to his right. Completes it to Miller.
We're not even going. We ain't even going to air it out. We ain't going to do that right now. We don't want to give him any momentum at all.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Again, it's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Fuller. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
This guy is good on defense. But we're going to score. Oh, I thought we got the ball. I forgot we got the ball first. It's okay. It's okay. We have to come out here and get another stop.
First half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
Here's Wilson to throw. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Thank you.
And that is intercepted on the sideline.
Thank you.
Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Kill. Under 10. Go.
To throw again is Wilson. He's got Lockett. And he'll take this to the field before going out of bounds.
I can't do anything about that. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like this guy has been like dominating us on offense. So it's like with that, no, not today, buddy. It's like with that, you can't get upset. I can't sit there and get mad at the game that I can't stop to play every single game. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen people that do that. They get upset at every single play. It is what it is. Right there, you know what I mean? I've pretty much been able to contain him the whole game. So for him to get that, it is what it is. The game is not going to be perfect. Now that right there, am I upset about that? Yes, because I read that all day. That right there, yes, I am upset about. Last year's game, that would have definitely been a pick.
Straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10.
One thing I am doing that's really messing me up. No, one thing that's really messing me up that I keep doing that I wish they would not have changed is the adjustment at the line. Like, it's very annoying.
Win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Thank you. Gimme.
Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. There are 0 points on the scoreboard.
I didn't even realize that we had the ball that close to the one. Like, that's nuts. Give me that.
Now you're trying to figure out how to gain any type of.
That's the thrill of playing defense. When you make the right adjustments, you stay down. Bad stick work by me. That should have been
right around the 13. 6 yards.
That should have been more yards, but it is what it is.
So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. Setting up the screen for Miller. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now we're going to attack that.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson escaping the pressure. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought
This is a crazy game.
Now,
do we punt it? Yes, we do.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs.
Yeah, there's no way we go for it right here. We got to respect. Oh, terrible punt. Terrible punt. Terrible punt.
Only 29 yards on the punt.
Terrible punt.
Not his best. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this
Terrible
drive.
punt.
Over on the short side of the field. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Wilson turns and gives to Procise. And that one blown up quickly.
Terrible
as he's
punt.
going to be stopped before he could even get started. Back now in Seattle, Washington, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Here's Wilson. It's caught. Block it. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Carson, and he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
That was a ballsy call.
Running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Good cut.
Touchdown, Seattle.
He caught me on my D-line. Good cut.
There to make the grab. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. So we have a score to report after all. How about this?
Whoa. Stop the press. Yeah, I know. I just broadcasting 101. I cut in on my play-by-play guy. But think about it this way. Marvin, our crack researcher, just handed us a note. We haven't had a scoreless tie in the NFL since 1943. 43.
And we will not have history here in this one, partner. Our first points of the game come in the fourth quarter.
I don't think that either one of us saw this game unfolding this way when it all began.
Stay
No,
calm.
absolutely not. But, hey, now it's still just a one-score game, so don't go anywhere. A lot more to play for. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of a one-score game.
So this is where you absolutely have to forget everything that's happened in your previous drives. They don't matter right now. You just mentioned it. One-score game. This drive here can erase all what happened previously.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson.
Oh, come on. You got to.
Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Are you kidding
He
me?
will push his way down to about the 14. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now they'll give it to the first option. That's their fullback.
Wow.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
This is what I'm really tired of doing. I'm so tired of hitting that wrong camera button. Like, that messes me up so many times.
In the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger. A 2nd down carry for Procise. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. So fresh out of the 2 minutes.
You say why take a timeout even though you're losing 7-0? Well, anything can happen. You could turn the ball over. Anything can happen. Clock is precious right here. Still a 7-0 game. We've seen crazy.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Yeah, not today. You tried that before. That's what kind of irritates me about losing this game right here. The fact that nothing he did was like he did. His defense was good. Don't get me wrong. His defense was good. But his offense was nothing spectacular. As y'all see in this game, we took the ball away from him 3 times. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like he did it. And then he comes out and does some scumbag shit like this. You always gonna have dickhead people like this in the real world, and that's what you get.
Because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Now, what did that, like, you're already winning the game. How did that help you?
Watson now,
And give me half the field.
It's 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. Flush to his right.
Oh, come on.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
She made no play on the ball.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to
No
get this
play on the
drive
ball
underway.
at all.
And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only 1 timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either.
Wow.
And he's brought down.
Come on, man.
This one up to about the 35.
Gain of 16 yards. And that's good for a
But one more victory we can take from this is that it was a defensive game. I mean, he didn't start doing this until the end of the game, so you guys see the video.
1st down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. He pitches it out. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
Because he's a douche. That's why.
Any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.